Hey everyone, welcome back and happy Monday. All right, guys. So, just going to be pretty transparent with you. I don't know what I woke up this morning and I'm not feeling amazing. And it's like pressure in my ear and like chest and all of that. But I committed to hot, messy topics. So, I'm going to be doing that. And I'm going to try to get as many videos done today as possible before I just probably call it a day and watch some Mormon Wives on Hulu. But in the meantime, we got some shit to talk about. I don't care if I don't feel good or not. We're still going to discuss it. So before we jump in, if you guys haven't already, go ahead, pop off in the comment section. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed. Don't forget to hit that notification bell, and let's jump right in.
Cause no one can do it like we do it, like we do it, like we do it. Cause no one can do it like we do it, like we do it, like we do it.
All right, guys. So we're starting with Jax Taylor of it all. I cannot wait actually until we get Ashley on today because this is some shit. Thank you to page 6. Jax Taylor admits that he was so scared to leave rehab. I was crying. He said he was scared to leave. I didn't want to fucking leave. I really, really didn't, is what he told his friend and life coach Scott Kaufman during his comeback on When Reality Hits with Jax and Brittany. So this episode debuted on Friday, but he said, I was so sad leaving. I was crying. I'm like, I don't want to go. I was scared to leave those front doors because I had structure every day. I knew what I was doing. I was reading. I was in that world. I was like, God, I know the real world's going to hit me like a ton of bricks and I've got to go back to filming my show. And I know everybody's mad at me and they're going to come at me. So really, you're just saying that since you're such a douche lord that you fuck with everybody and you piss everybody off and you fight with them and now they're going to fight with you and that's not what you're ready for, but that's the shit that you do to people. Jax Taylor continued and said, I was just like, I'm so scared. I'm so scared. And it's been happening, but I've been dealing with it. But it is scary, is what he said. Now, he entered an inpatient treatment center at the end of July as he struggled with his mental health amid a split from Brittany Cartwright, but he confirmed he was seeking help to get better for his 3-year-old son. However, at the end of the day, let me just say this really quick too. It's been confirmed multiple times now that it wasn't just a mental health facility, it was also a rehab. So, which is kind of ironic given the fact that he gave Brittany so much shit about her drinking. Then he ends up opening, this is at the same time that he opened this bar, right? But he gave her so much shit about her drinking only for him to be doing shady shit. Theo. Sorry, my dog is trying to drink water. Only for him to be doing shady shit and obviously indulging in a lot of other substances from what people are saying, being people that are around him. Now, Brittany announced on their podcast in February that they decided to take time apart to focus on themselves, and she officially filed for divorce on August 27th. Now, days after the divorce filing, Taylor Jax announced that he had been diagnosed with bipolar disorder and post-traumatic stress disorder while in rehab. It's been a lot to process and an emotional time for me. However, I've come home to my son with a newfound sense of peace. That's what he said on Instagram. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't scared for my future, but my focus is just trying to be a better version of myself than I was yesterday. Now, he spoke about his diagnosis further on Friday's podcast episode and said he is a work in progress. And he said it's scary to work on yourself. It's scary to tell people that you have problems. We already knew. I now have a little bit of a better understanding of my mental health struggles. And I've put on some, I've been put on some serious medication that's actually, it's been helping me through it. In time, I'll definitely speak more openly about it. But right now, I kind of just need to deal with this process. He also spoke about his difficult divorce from Brittany for the first time and said he knows it's the right decision. He said, I understand why she did it. I'll always love and care for Brittany. She's the mother of my beautiful son, Cruz. So he's saying, I get it. He said he hopes that they can really become really good friends one day. And page 6 reported he was 100% on board with the divorce. And he's been checked out from the marriage for a long time now. And he just wants to have an amicable co-parent relationship at this point. Well, we'll see if that's possible. Now, I'm going to play you guys a clip or two. So thank you to Bywig. Hello, Drama. Here we go.
know that Brittany addressed our current situation on last week's podcast. It's been a really rough, really rough week. Anyone that has gone through a divorce will understand how difficult this is. Brittany did file for divorce. I understand why she did, and I agree that this is the right decision for our family. I will always love and care for Brittany. I mean, she's the mother of my beautiful son. All I want for us is to be amicable co-parents and even hopefully really good friends one day. I know I'm an amazing father, and I know that I will make an excellent ex-husband. So that's all I'm going to say about this right now. And that's that. All right, let's get started with today's podcast. Today, I have Scott Kaufman here. He's a coach, mentor, and works with various people who are committed to growth. We met through my buddy, Jesse. He's worked with Jesse through his divorce.
You know what's so funny about this a little bit is, or just the irony in it, is that now he's like having somebody who comes in who's like a coach and talking about the mental, all of the shit that he gave Rachel, Rocky, whatever, all of the shit that he gave her for doing the exact same thing. And then he does it after.
Scott, how you doing?
I'm great, man. Thank you for having me.
Give me a little bit, of what you do.
So I work with people in identifying and working with their unconscious patterning. I work with the universal laws of the universe, the things that guide us that maybe we don't recognize are at play, the understanding of the laws of attraction, the laws of vibration, understanding the laws of impermanence. These are really important as you're going through your process to understand how to let things go, how to embrace new things, how to create space. When you're dealing with something like you're dealing with, presence is really an important thing. Learning how to get present at the drop of a hat, learning how to meditate, learning how to understand that you're the creator of your thoughts and that the world's not happening to you, but you're actually creating your life. And it's really important when you're dealing with
Actually kind of cool.
the feeling of when you're getting amped up, as you have been diagnosed bipolar, how to ground yourself, how to create situations where you're being held accountable, understanding that you can only grow as tall as your roots grow down. And so working on growing your roots down is really important.
Okay. Last one.
I'm sure has heard already that, back in July, I checked myself into a mental health facility. I was in an inpatient facility for about 30 days. It was a very scary step for me. And, but it really needed to happen. It's something I've been like holding on to for many years. Gosh, this is going to be tough to say. So I was in an inpatient facility for 30 days. And, I'm sure we can all relate, it's all something that we have all gone through. I knew something wasn't right with me. And I was really scared to find out really what it was. I've known for years that there's been something wrong, but I just didn't want to know. And well, during my stay, I kind of found out a lot about myself. I was diagnosed with bipolar disorder. I now have a little bit better understanding of my mental health struggles. I've been put on some serious medication.
No offense, but I literally could have just told you that you're bipolar is, and I think so could the rest of the world who's watched Vanderpump Rules. No, I think that he puts on a lot of show. I also think a lot of what he says is bullshit, to be honest with you guys. And the reason I say that is because we do have mutual acquaintances and friends and people who have been around him since he's gotten out, and he still is apparently acting the exact same. So then coming on here or on this podcast, you're using the platform to tell people how you're so changed. And it's like, you're just trying to change the perception for the viewers. It's like surface change. There's no real change here. You guys get what I'm saying. Anyways, hot, messy topics right after this at 12 p.m. Eastern. Guys, don't forget. Also, if you haven't already, go ahead, pop off in the comment section, smash that like button. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed, and we'll see you soon.